Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim Shaves, and today I'm going to go through another shave. I have around a 48-hour growth, maybe a bit more, but yeah, planning to shave off, and yeah, can't wait to get on shaving. Hope you guys are having a good day, good night, some good shaves, and today we're going to be featuring some couple familiar products and one new razor. Now, I was really excited about this razor, but when I set up everything, there was a bit of a disappointment. But I'm going to go more into detail with it. But let's go with some older products. This one's, I haven't used it too much, but it's a good product. This is the BodyShop Maca Root shaving cream. It smells quite nice. Slightly cologne-y. I guess slightly herbal too, but yeah, just very calming scent for me. Performs well with synthetic brushes. Natural hairs, they just eat up this cream like no other. So at least for me, synthetic brushes work the best for this cream. As for the brush, this is the one and only Craving shaving Dragonfire brush. It's quite a beautiful brush, especially under the light. You can see all the shades of green and red and the brown mixed in very well. And you got that Craving shaving coin right there with the 26mm Duro knot. These are not available anymore, but these are excellent knots from PAA. Used to be sold from PAA. But that said, let's move on. As for the razor, the new product in my den, this is the West Coast Shaving Lithe head. It's got that pyramid head shape. It's got a bit more, I guess, guided strokes, especially with that angle. And this is supposed to be a mild to medium aggressive shaver. So the one thing that I do not like about this head is that is the closed off tabs. The end tabs, you don't see it. There's a slight overhang, maybe like 0.01mm, but you don't see the end tabs. But that's not why I'm disappointed with this razor. It's that the blade alignment is finicky. So when I set in the blade in the razor and tighten it, it's usually, or it became crooked. So when I went to adjust the blade, the end tabs are closed off, so I can't really adjust the blades. So it's like, if you have covered end tabs, that the blade alignment should be perfect every time. But if you don't, that makes it easier to adjust the blade so that the blade is aligned correctly. So I feel like it's got the worst end of both sides, that it has a covered blade tab, but the blade alignment is finicky. So I'm like, man, what do I do with this razor? Hopefully it shaves well. Maybe I'll contact West Coast Shaving or Charcoal Goods and see if this is the correct head, because I know Charcoal Goods designed this head, but I don't know if the blade alignment is supposed to be adjusted, because I can't really adjust it with the close-off tabs. But enough jabber jabbering. Let's go into the actual shaving. I haven't shaved with this before, so I'm going to be excited to shave with it today. I have the Personna Lab Blue blade on its first use here, so I'll be trying that out. That blade is a bit more rough for me, but I'm going to see how this razor performs even with a slightly less than average performance blade, at least for my taste. Alright, here we go. Let me wet my face. Talked enough for today. Alright, as for the brush, I haven't soaked it before this shave, so I'm just gonna run it under water really quick, shake it off a couple times, just a little damp, and I'm gonna scoop out some cream, put it onto the brush. Here we go. Alright, that should be plenty. I guess it's around the almond size. But all I'm gonna do is just put it on the brush, spread it out, and then I'm gonna put the rest of it on my face. Okay, alright, that should be good. Just gonna put the rest on my beard. Close off this cream. So I guess one thing good about the creams is that you don't have to load it. All you have to do is just take it out of the tub, scoop a little bit out, and put it onto the brush or the face, however you may desire. So there's no really cleanup for the creams. Alright, here we go. Let's get on lathering. I do want to save some time lathering, but at the same time I do enjoy it. So you gotta find a good balance for it. Here we go. Got that cream in there. Just gonna paint it across the face really quick. You don't see a lot of it from the beginning, but it's gonna start to grow. Making sure the water doesn't fly off everywhere. Oh, there is some water dripping. For some synthetics, the water drips from the base of the knot, especially if you soak it before the shave. But once you get on splaying, that's gonna really build up the lather. Yep, the water's still dripping a bit. And as you guys can see, the lather is building up quite nicely. Now it's still a bit dry to go in circular motion, so probably gonna paint in some more water. But this is a cream, so it already has more water than the harder soaps. So I'm just gonna add a bit more in here. A couple drips of water onto the brush. Just slowly splay it. The face feel of this brush is amazing. These Duro knots really have an excellent face feel. It's very soft, plushy, pillow-like. And it's got very little scrub. So I do like it in that sense. For some people it might be a bit too soft for them, but I definitely enjoy it. I would say it feels like a motherlode knot, but with more backbone. A bit more aggressive with the lathering. Alright, it's almost there. I'm just gonna add a bit more water in here. You gotta be careful not to add too much. Okay. Just one more drips of water. I'm gonna work it in really quick. And look at this lather. This is pretty great. Even though this is a cream, it really lathers up well. It's almost very similar to soaps, especially with the synthetic brush. Can't go wrong with this. Just clean it up, painting. Alright, that should be good. Just clean up the brush. And because this is a long handle, it kind of stores the lather well. The lather does go down the handle sometimes once it gets very watery, but it's very easy to clean off. So you guys can see, plenty to work with. Clear off top and the bottom, and we should be good to go. All right. So this cream is actually, it's pretty slick. It does not have the best post-shave features, but it works well as a lather. Yeah. So the residual slickness is there, not the best, but it'll do. All right, here we go. First pass with this razor, with the grain. See how it feels. All right. Okay. Yeah, the blade is definitely not the best as it serves well in my memory, but the feel of the razor is quite nice. Kind of because of the drag of the razor, there is more surface area of the razor touching your skin. It reminds me of the Game Changer 68. I would say it's slightly more aggressive. By that's a tad more, but yeah, the feel is very close to the Game Changer 68. Not bad, but it's not as smooth as the Game Changer. Slightly bit rougher, maybe it's the blade, but yeah, first pass went well. Let's rinse up and go for a second. All right. All right, good amount of slickness left on the face. Not bad at all. All right, let's go for a second pass. Got plenty loaded in the brush. Here we go. Ooh, look at that. Just plenty of cream. Left in the brush. And last time I shaved with this cream, I did a quick hand lather after a 2.5 pass shave, and I got enough lather for probably 2 or 3 more passes. So this cream really explodes into lather. Again, to emphasize, with a synthetic brush. If you use a natural hair with this lather or with this cream, it won't work as well in my experience. But with a synthetic, you got this good looking lather. Pretty nice, if I say so myself. Alright, just gonna clean off the handle really quick. Okay, got still plenty. All right, here we go. Let's go for that second pass. Across the grain. It's a bit thinner than the usual, but it will work well for a second pass. Here we go. Yeah, the feel of this razor is very reminiscent of the Game Changer 68. However, I think it is slightly more rough. Could be the blade. I did say this blade is a below average performance for me, as it tends to be a bit more rough than the others like Astra SP. But so far, it's shaving nicely. Not bad. It's got a good feedback. I would say the efficiency of this razor is probably like Edwin Jagger 89 or Merkur 34C, but the comfort level is not right up there. Slightly more rougher than I would prefer, but it still shaves well. Alright, let me rinse up, go for a quick cleanup. So far, I'm not getting any irritation, so that's a good sign. Not the most comfortable of shaves, but it's still cutting well. Alright, here we go. Last pass through, cleanup pass. Got plenty left on the brush here. Ooh, that is perfect. And this cream is definitely slick, although it does not work with natural hair as well. As long as I use a synthetic brush, it works as magic here. I'm pretty sure I could go for 2 more passes with this amount of lather. Alright. Got plenty to shave with. Here we go. Let's go for that cleanup pass. Go for the DFS. Blade alignment, it's okay. It's relatively equal, but I still feel the left side has a bit less exposure than the right side. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Here we go. Cleanup pass through, cross the grain. I think for a beginner though, this would be a good start. It definitely feels better than what I started with from the Maggard razor. That one, it feels a bit more rough than this, so I definitely suggest this over the Maggard razor. And the efficiency is pretty similar, I would say. So you want to go with the more comfortable option not bad. Let's go for the double chin pass. Alright, not bad at all. Great shave. There was some rough spots here and there, but at the end, I don't think I got any irritation. Alright, let me rinse off and see how it went. Alright. I will say this is a standard DFS. Pretty smooth. Still some tips left, but no irritation. Got a clean shave. Yeah, can't complain. I would say this is a standard DFS shave. Yeah, great shave. Let's go over the products really quick. As for the lather, I use the Maca Root BodyShop Shave Cream. It works well. It's definitely slick. Doesn't have the best residual slickness or the post shave, but it does the job well. As for the brush, got the Craving Shaving Dragonfire brush with the Duronaut. Excellent brush. Really feels soft, but has I'll say medium backbone, maybe mid to high. Just works really nicely for my style. As for the razor and blade, I use the West Coast Shaving Lithe head with I think this is the handle, and the blade, Personna Lab Blue blade. So yeah, it's a good razor. Feels slightly rough in some areas, but overall works well. I'll definitely be using this more often. I'm probably gonna try it with a older Astra SP blade. But that said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. This is Tim Shaves, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.